Chapter 4, Operation Cloudburst.
Squad 7's suppression of the enemy camp on the West Bank gave us the foothold we needed. Now we'll join the Army's vassal battalion in Operation Cloudburst to take back the bridge. Militia forces will take the point, crossing the bridge and attacking the eastern camp.
Captain, crossing that bridge means breaching the enemy bridgehead. What sort of on-site backup and supplies can we expect from the Army on this?
The plan calls for the Army to commence its operation after we've struck the bridgehead.
Wait a minute. So we're just being offered up on a platter?
I know how you feel. I felt that way when I was a militia foot soldier too. But sometimes being a soldier means taking on tough missions, even dangerous ones.
Understood, Captain.
I'm not saying you're wrong, Faldio. Breaching that bridgehead by ourselves it's going to be tough.
Captain Barat, may I go observe the area around the bridge?
Observe it? I don't mind, but what do you...
Welkin!
Sergeant Melchiot, what is it?
Oh, sorry to interrupt the meeting.
We're finished, it's fine. Now, I assume there's a reason for your visit?
Yes, Captain. Welkin, I mean, Lieutenant Gunther, the squad, they're at each other's throats.
What?
Please stop them, sir. I tried to, but I couldn't.
You want me to break it up? I don't know. Maybe it'd be better to just let them have it out.
Let them have it out? You can't just ignore them.
I'm not ignoring them. I think it's important that they say what they're thinking. Butting heads over differing opinions can be one way to bring people closer together.
Well, but... that may be, but I still... Look, you can't just sit here while your squad's tearing itself apart. It's not right. Now get a move on, sir.
Hey,
Sounds like he's got his hands full.
It's all part of growing as a team.
Okay, what's going on here?
You really have to ask, Lieutenant. It's either her or me, pal. Who let her in anyway? You really think I'm gonna work with a dark hair? She'll blow us all up. Besides, I can't stand the stink of her! Her type's got a bad reputation and everybody knows it. No Darksons allowed. You hear me?
Oh yes, I've heard everything you have to say. But I'm still a human being, the same as you. Besides, no evidence exists to substantiate what you call the Darkson calamity. It's a myth.
Excuse me? So what, you're calling me stupid now?
Stop it, that's enough!
Okay, boss man. We won't fight alongside no Darkson. What about that can't you understand? Another thing we ain't doing. is taking orders from some hotshot greenhorn.
All right, fine. Now listen and listen good. I'll have that bridge back in Gallia's hands in 48 hours.
Huh?
Now, if my plan fails, which I doubt, then I'll resign. And Squad 7 will be all yours, Largo. But if my plan works, you'll take my orders and like it.
Your funeral, boss man. You sure about this?
Yes, I am.
But... wait a sec. Welkin? Welkin?
What's up?
What's up? You just made an insane promise, that's what's up. I'm sorry, Welks. I shouldn't have argued. This is all my fault.
It's nobody's fault, East. It's a war. We're all on edge here. And this mission certainly isn't helping. It's little wonder the troops are upset.
Yeah?
That's why pulling this operation off is the perfect way to bring the squad together.
That'd be great if it works. But how can you possibly hope to take back the bridge in just 48 hours?
Well, that's the hard part. Aha!
Huh? Aha, what?
I was hoping, but there they are. Isara, Alicia, think you can do me a favor?
Sure, what is it?
You follow me?
But that's... is that even possible?
Well, Is, think you can make it by tomorrow?
Yes, I'll get to work on it now. All right. I'll trust you on this.
Thanks, Alicia. Well, let's get started.
All right, let's hear this brilliant plan. And it's too late to back out, boss man. You got that? So let's hear it.
We're going to strike the enemy encampment on the east bank.
Whoa, hold it. You're asking us to die for you? One squad ain't breaching that bridgehead, buddy boy. That would be suicide.
We're not taking on the bridgehead. We're taking on this, the river. We'll use the fog as cover as we cross the river, then launch a surprise attack.
Oh, come on. Is this just some game to you, boyo? Swimming a couple of foot soldiers over there ain't gonna do much if we got no tanks.
Don't worry, I've got that covered. Isara?
I've fitted the Edelweiss with water-resistant measures to allow for submersion. It will only hold for a few minutes, but it should be enough to cross.
Hold on just a sec. Ships come through here. It's gotta be too deep for a tank.
We're covered. Look, see that over there?
What's that? Grass?
Missile reed, a tall aquatic plant found in the estuaries of some rivers. I noticed them when I came down to observe the river. This stretch runs shallow. Shallow enough for a tank to drive across. Trust me on this.
First, the Edelweiss will cross over and clear out any Imperial patrols on the shore. Then Lieutenant Gunther will send up a flare, signaling the rest of us to follow by boat.
Right. Now let's get started. I'll see you on the other side.
You hear something?
Yeah, I do. What is it?
Beats me.
The Edelweiss swims just fine. Fall in, Sevens!
Hello, Welkin. Here to fine-tune your squad? Oh, and there have been some new recruits. You should take a look at the master list. Come back anytime you need to change your lineup, Lieutenant.
Welcome to your worst nightmare, maggots! Trade all you want! I've got all day! I got no use for tears! Sweat! 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 Good work, maggots! You're one level closer to human! Okay, you've earned clearance for a new order! Put it to good use out there! Come back anytime you're ready to sweat!
Welkin, bro! I'm stoked you're here, man. What can I do you for? Whew! It's done! This one's perfect, bro. It's done! This one's perfect, bro. Whew! It's done! This one's perfect, bro. Here you go, bro. All done. back again soon, bro. I mean it, man.
Hey, Lieutenant! Off duty today? Your timing's perfect. There's something I want to show you. Won't take but a minute. Come on. Ta-da! It's the writing on the wall, written and published by yours truly. Why do this when I already have a radio news gig, you say? Sure, I could leave it up to the print news guys, but they're all lapdogs. The government censors everything. And not just a little cut here and there. In some cases, they'll bend the harsh truth into candy-sweet propaganda. I'm so sick of it. I want to give my readers the truth. That includes the bad stuff, too. So, this is my brilliant plan. The writing on the wall. Some things are only possible in out-of-the-way spots like this, out of sight from those government goons. I'll keep this space filled with up-to-date, absolutely factual info. No censorship. And your exploits will feature heavily, I'm sure. So yeah, come by and have a read sometime. And while you're here, I want to put a book out someday, right? To put the truth in the hands of the people. But I'm just a radio news grunt, you know? I'll be paying for everything out of my own pocket. So, I figured I'd ask you. Think you could find it in your wallet's heart to help a girl get started? I'd make it worth your while. You guys could feature in the book I write. I still haven't decided what all I want to put in it, but I promise it'll be all about you. See this fat stack of notes? Got a ton of material already. So how about it? Call it an investment in the future rising star of authordom. Please. Thanks a million. I plan on putting out new editions periodically, so drop by to check it out often. Especially after you've made some headlines on the battlefield. That's the perfect time to strike. I'm counting on you out there, Welkin. You need to keep me supplied with exciting material.
Paying your respects? Sorry, I suppose that was a foolish question.
Actually, no, sir. I'm not here visiting anyone in particular.
Oh, then might I ask what brings you to a place like this?
I find it sobering, standing here in front of all those who died in the last war. That and seeing this much death reminds me that humans are just another part of nature.
Don't suppose I've ever heard that before. Judging from your clothes, your militia.
Yes, sir. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther. I'm in charge of Squad 7, Regiment 3.
Gunther. I see. Squad leader. Very impressive for a young man.
Not at all, sir. I'm still woefully inexperienced. One wrong order from me and my squad could wind up here. It's a huge responsibility.
You respect the weight of their lives. Here, let me teach you a special order.
An order, sir? I'm sorry, who did you say you were?
Just a leftover from the last war. I'm afraid my orders require some experience, though. I can't in good faith teach them to those who lack the maturity to use them properly. Now, let's see. I'll teach you sniper support today. Use it to request backup from allied snipers to snipe a single enemy target. Well, what is your decision? I see. I suppose it was too soon for you. I hope we'll meet again. Should you wish, you can likely find me here.
Let me brief you on Operation Cloudburst. We'll be working with the Vassal Defense Battalion. Operation Cloudburst is set to begin. I know you can all make this work.
Take down the bridgehead as quickly as possible! Squad 7, move out! All right, that's everyone. Ready to move out, squad?
You're crazy. You know that, right?
Incoming message from Squad 1 leader Faldio Lancet on the West Bank, sir. Enemy company in motion, presumed headed east across the bridge toward our position.
A full company? That's bad news for us.
We'll have to move fast. We're taking that camp before the cavalry rolls in.
Listen closely. This information could save your life.
Here we go! Tighten all perimeters. Enemy sighted. Use the watchtowers.
Ready to move out.
All units, prepare to intercept.
Enemy sighted. Hostile identified. Enemy neutralized.
Who are these guys?
Hostile identified.
Camp occupation confirmed. Let's keep it up. Please try to hurry. Our time is limited. Now strike the enemy's camp.
I'm on it.
Core team, move in. Follow the advance units. Use the rubble for cover as you advance.
Here I go.
I've lost visual on the target.
Entering combat!
Try to strike the enemy's flank. Try to strike them first.
Fire!
Understood. Hey, where is everybody?
Let's win this one once.
War leaves quite a...
Minor damage sustained.
I'm on it. Go down!
I'm impressed, but not
New target
surprised.
sighted.
Multiple enemy tanks sighted.
out for stray bullets.
Here we go!
Try not to take any needless actions. Multiple enemy tanks sighted. Please try to hurry. Our time is limited. Try to keep a grasp on your surroundings.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Let's do this thing. Go down!
Mwah. Who are these guys?
Leave it to me.
Come in, come in.
Make use of the rubble for cover as you proceed.
Spotted an enemy. I'm so gonna shoot.
Keep that cover fire coming.
Understood.
Ready yourselves for the next attack.
Where is everybody?
Prepare to intercept. Remember to look at your surroundings.
Let's do this thing. New target sighted.
All squad. Make use of the watchtower.
Enemy sighted. New target sighted. Enemy sighted. Go down!
Who are these?
Enemy camp taken. Good work.
Entering combat!
Got another customer.
Try to take care of them quickly.
Been waiting here. Spotted an enemy!
Don't let a chance slip past you.
Here I go!
Use the back alleys.
My turn, okay?
All units, check your current position.
Been waiting here. All right!
Who are these guys? Use the rubble for cover as you advance.
Here we go!
Use the buildings for cover.
Fire!
Who are these guys? Come in, Alpha Camp! Alpha Camp, respond! We heard gunshots. Report your status!
Welks, I've intercepted an enemy transmission.
There's nobody left at their camp to respond, now that we've cleared it out. Oh, this is bad. It's only a matter of time before they send in reinforcements now.
This is Alpha Camp. A patrol unit had a misfire. Condition green. Relax. We're fine.
Understood. Well, you guys keep the fires lit till it's time for our shift. Over and out.
Apologies for acting without permission, sir.
That was amazing, East! Between the squad's fast action and that fast talking, we saved ourselves some heat.
Identified!
Is there any way you...
On it. Spotted an enemy.
Please proceed with caution.
Our defense is thin anywhere.
Is there any way you can hide there?
Spotted an enemy!
Target silenced. Head for the next one.
Okay?
There's too many of them.
Use the watchtowers.
Now!
Target silenced. Head to the next one.
Let's win this one, Rox.
Been waiting here.
Multiple... Permission to advance granted.
Understood. Hey, where is everybody?
Watch out for stray bullets. Leave that one to me.
Sir! Gallian commandos have occupied Alpha Camp, sir!
What? Alpha Camp reported their status green not minutes ago!
Yes, but thinking back on it, I didn't recognize the voice on the line!
Damn it! Feed me misinformation, huh? I want every last man we have out there! Bring me those Gallian heads!
Waiting here. Enemy sighted!
All troops advance.
Make use of the rubble for cover as you proceed.
All right!
Man down. Everybody be careful.
I'm on my way now!
How many up?
Why, you?
Please avoid.
Check me out!
Take this!
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Just watch this. You're done!
Entering combat!
Is there anywhere you can hide there? Please try to hurry. Our time is limited.
I'm on my way now! I did it!
Who are these guys?
Damage sustained. Damage minimal.
I'm on my way now! What, you? I did it!
Good. That makes things a bit easier.
I'll crush him!
Fire, blow him to pieces.
Save me some glory. First one to call me a hick gets it.
Do your nation proud, soldiers.
Take this! Entering combat!
War leaves quite a scar, don't it? Use the watchtowers!
Make use of the rubble for cover as you proceed.
Now!
I'm impressed, but not surprised.
Just watch this.
down. Everybody be careful.
Nice work. We've occupied the enemy encampment at the bridge's end.
Drawbridge control room secured, Welks.
Excellent. Open it up, East. Let's see how their tanks like the river.
Yes, sir. Ragnite turbines on. Stand by to raise drawbridge.
What was that?
It appears that Lieutenant Gunther's plan worked. An impressive start, soldier.
Thank you, Captain.
The kid's crazy. Drove a damn tank right into the stinking river.
Yeah, and I can't believe it worked. I'm still in shock.
All right, you two. Now hold up your side of the bargain and you listen to Welkin.
Yeah.
The kid might got the chops to command, but that don't mean I gotta like any dark hairs.
Hey, come on!
It's okay, Alicia. I'm used to it by now. But I know the day will come when Darksons can join society as equals.
Hey, hope I'm not interrupting anything. It's me again, reporting for GBS. Lieutenant Gunther, that was quite an impressive result on your first mission.
Yes, thanks to the squad's hard work, we managed to take back the Great Vassal Bridge.
Any impressions on things to come now that you've gotten your first taste of victory?
Impressions? Well, let's see. Bridges are important. They link the roads that bring people what they need. I'd like to become a sort of bridge, linking my crew together. I think that's my new goal.
Sorry, this is about all I can do. But maybe, once everybody returns, they'll see a couple of lion's paws blooming, and it'll start to feel like home again.
Hey, Alicia, we're heading out soon.
Okay, I'll be right there. Well, flowers, do your stuff.